Hey guys, we want to walk you through our travel trailer today. We're going to give you a full tour of what all the features and everything that's really cool about this trailer, because we are listing it up for sale to a lucky buyer. So we want to show you everything that you can find out. Since it is a little bit COVID style, we want to be able to do this all virtually, so you can actually see the whole trailer, and then for any serious buyers, then we'll meet up as well.
So this is a 2018 Coleman 2405BH. It is 24 feet, and the BH means it is a bunk house.
Yeah, so that means there's bunk beds there, and the bonus about bunk beds is that you get an outside kitchen. So we're gonna start. Why don't we start from the front? We're gonna walk backwards, and we'll show you all the features. Okay, so starting from the front of the trailer, it is a 5,400-pound trailer, unloaded. So that's one thing to keep in mind. It's just what type of vehicle you're going to be using to tow this. Most vehicles will be fine with that. I, for example, drive an F-150 with the smallest size engine, and it's fine with this. So we will be including a full hitching system. It's got the sway bars and the torsion rods, and so that'll all be included. So it's really this is going to be a complete package for someone who's maybe never gotten into RVing. You can just come by here, and as long as you've got a vehicle with the proper hitch on the back or hitching system, you'll be able to take our hitch ball and everything and pull it away. So there's a dual propane 20-pound propane tanks here. They do have a switch, so they automatically switch to the other propane tank when it's when one depletes itself. So it works really well. That's used for things like running your fridge, and it's also used for your It's also used for your fridge and your furnace and your water heater. So those are three things that will use the propane, as well as your barbecue. So this does have a nice plug on the back for the barbecue, and that just all comes from the propane tanks. And then behind the propane tanks is our battery. So we've installed this was not part of the initial sale. We added this on. It's a battery switch, and it's just a simple twist switch, either on or off, so that when you want to shut this off and not drain your battery, if it's maybe parked in a parking lot or something like that, it's easy to do. And so then let's come around this side. There's the main side is over there. So on this side we've got our slide. So it's I don't actually know it. We'll have to
3-foot slide.
Yeah, we'll make sure we'll measure that out and throw it in the description. But we've got a nice slide out here. Right on the bottom here, you'll see a ton of storage underneath the trailer, and so we are including a power cable and a water hose with the trailer, so you've got everything you need. And there's a ton of storage that goes all the way through to the other side. And all of these doors, this is not something you'll find with this trailer. There's lots of upgrades. One of the nice upgrades is that these are all magnetic connectors. So all of these doors hold up by magnets, versus some trailers you'll find will have clips, and the clips tend to break. So these work really well, and every one of the doors does this. And they all have their locks down at the bottom, and they lock in place. So what we'll do is we'll go around to the other side here, and then we'll come back around and we'll do the back at the end. So over here on this side, this is the other side of that compartment. So once again, tons of storage. We've got our command control system here, because this is basically a smart trailer. You'll see inside there's a touchscreen to control all of the different water tank levels and everything like that. We've got lights in here, and there's also a light switch for lights under the trailer, so that when you're putting your jacks down, you can actually see what you're doing there. Right in front of here, you'll see there's a solar charger. So if you have solar panels, you can plug right in here, and you can trickle charge your batteries while you're camping if you're boondocking and off-grid. One of the other big upgrades for this is a lot of trailers you'll find will have the cranks to open up your jacks. We do have the electric jacks here. So a simple press of the button will raise and lower them. There we are. So on this side here, we've got our front window, and then we've got our main door. One of the big benefits of this as well is we did upgrade. It's now a keyless lock. So you do have keys if you really want to lock the deadbolt, but then you also have a touch code. So you can actually just go and enter in, customize whatever code you want, and then you and the kids can just access the trailer without having to share keys or keep track of where all that is. We do have some upgraded steps here. So a nice easy pull out, and you get it's a 3-step aluminum step with rubber guards to make sure that it's not slippery. And it's really easy for someone to walk up here. All the steps are nice and slow. And then we also have this handle that pops open here, and for easy access. So as we kind of continue moving back here, this is the kitchen window, and you'll see that inside we've got a nice outlet here for 2 sockets if you're outside and you want to plug something in. There's also a TV coaxial cable in case you wanted to mount a TV out here or plug something in. You can stream the cable through there. This is our water fill cap. So that goes straight to the water tank. All the sizes of things like the water tank, I think it might be a 60-gallon, but we'll confirm it'll be in the description. It's a dual axle trailer. So you've got your two tires there with upgraded rims. And so they look really nice. You've got your furnace and then your fridge. These are all the components behind there that run your fridge and everything. And up on the top here, you'll see we've got speakers. So our sound system inside, which is Bluetooth and everything, or whatever you have plugged in there, will all play outside or inside, and it's dual zone. So you can choose whether you just want to play music outside, inside, or both. So that's a really cool feature. We've got a power awning. So when we go in there, we'll show you. We can open up the awning. And there's a LED light bar that goes all the way across there. So it's low power, but it really lights up outside at night, so you can sit outside. Over at this end, this is the bunkhouse, so that you do get that outside kitchen. And once again, as you lift it up, it locks in place. And then in the kitchen, we've got a full countertop with a little sink. You'll see the sink. We've got the water coming out there, cold and hot water. And beside the sink, you've got your barbecue. So the barbecue's not here to show you today, but it will be included. And it mounts right onto the back here. And then the propane hose actually connects right underneath the trailer. So you don't even need to, the propane hose is right here. So it's basically just like a gas fitting there. And you don't have to remember all your little propane canisters or anything like that. You can just run it right from there. Inside here, you also have a mini fridge, which is great for outside partying and having all your drinks and food in there. And then the barbecue fits in nicely right in here when you're driving. So it's all kind of contained in one spot. So we can kind of come on around here. Looking towards the back of the trailer. So what's one of the big things I didn't mention actually? It's a 2405BH light series. So the light series is actually that it's all made out of fiberglass, so instead of sheet metal. So you'll find that this is actually a lighter trailer, and another bonus of fiberglass is that it's way easier to clean. Basically just spray it down, wipe it down, and you're good. It looks amazing. So you've got your hot water heater back here. It's nice and easy to service. Just open it up, you can drain it and everything, and that's where the heat comes out. Up at the top here, we've got a reverse camera. So this we did upgrade after we purchased this. We added in the reverse camera, and that really makes a huge difference. It's not only a reverse camera, but it's also basically a rear view mirror. So when you're driving inside your truck, you can put a little screen and you can see what's behind you on the highway, which is awesome. It's great when you're like passing by cars and you want to make sure that the trailer has cleared the car before you maybe merge back over. You can see that in real time from the truck. So it's and it really makes, like, I backed into campsites on my own, and really you don't even need someone back there spotting because you can see everything from the camera. It's got night vision as well, so that works great. Spare tire here, and then we've upgraded the caps here. So this is where your sewer hose is. It's got a magnetic connection, so when you push it in, it just locks in place, and then you just disconnect it, and then it hides inside the bumper there. And then that's used for all of your sewer connections. So you've got your gray and black tanks here. And you connect in there, and it's nice and easy, just like any other gray and black tank. Up here, we've got our outside shower. It's basically, I don't have the keys on me right now, but it's a nice spray head and it has the hot and cold water there. Our shore power, which right now we've got connected into the house. And then we've got our city water connection. So that's basically, if you don't want to use the water in your water tank and you have a hose somewhere that you can want to connect, you can just connect it right to the trailer. You'll save having to use the water pump and pulling from that water tank, and it can come right from there. If you happen to be at a campsite that has cable access, then you can plug your coax cable in there, and that'll stream through to all your TVs. And then this here is your flush tank. So for your black water tank, you can connect up a water hose there, and it'll send water through and flush your tanks out when you're emptying them out. And once again, on this side, you can just see the slide with our big side window here and the dual axle tires and everything. So I think that's everything on the outside. Let's go back. Let's go inside. So once the door's open, you've got your screen door here, and you can see there's an easy way to open up the latch there, and you can pass things through here if you want and keep the bugs out. And then that just connects right onto the back there. In the back of the door, you've got your deadbolts, and we'll come on inside. So it's a nice big spacious interior with the slide extended here, you can see. So when you immediately come in here, we've got our kitchen space here. So in your kitchen here, we've got a nice upgraded faucet. Then you got your hot and cold water, your spray. So that works great. You've got 2 bays, and then there also is a sink cover that you can put in here. We got a light here that's not on. So there's some nice accent lighting on the backsplash. You'll see that throughout. There's some accent lighting there, and then I think there's some along the floor that we'll see. We've got our full 3-burner stove, so you can see just nice and hot. So a gas burner comes right off of the propane tanks, and then also your oven. So your oven here, you've got a nice rack there, and you can cook some meals in there. Then you have a microwave up at the top, and microwave works great. It's a good size, and lots of cupboard space for any of your plates and cups and everything that we've got along here.
And we are giving away all the shelving units because they seem to work really well in the van. So there's some in here, there's some in the other cupboards there. We are including that in the van, in the trailer, because we have no use for it, and we hope that someone can also use it.
Yep, and we added in this paper towel holder, which works great. It doesn't, it's kind of designed for trailers so that as you're driving it kind of makes a sound so it doesn't actually unroll while you're driving, which works great. So great sink there. There's nice storage underneath the sink. That's where you can put like a garbage can and everything. And then there's also storage on this side. There's a full shelving unit here, and lots of storage there. You can put stuff all throughout there. Go move it over here. There's a nice upgraded. It's kind of got a stainless steel look fridge and freezer. So it runs on either both the power when you're plugged in. It'll just run off that. And if you unplug the power, it automatically switches over to gas. So while you're driving, it'll actually use the propane to cool the fridge. Sounds a little counterintuitive for someone who maybe doesn't have had one of these before, but so it's nice and cool in here. Lots of storage, and then you'll see the nice big freezer up here as well. Looking to the back, we've got our bunks. So they're kind of basically 2 double-sized bunks here. We've got the mattresses that come with them. And you'll see throughout here, there's USB ports near all the beds. So all throughout this trailer, there's USB ports for you to charge your phone or devices. Little net here so you can put some stuff in there. And then same thing down below. And there is a ladder as well that's included here that allows someone to be able to climb up easier to the top bunk. So basically with the ladder, you would just take it out and you can set it right up on here, and then someone can climb on up there. So same thing down below. There's USB ports and lights and everything down there. So back here in the washroom, so you've got a tub with a full stand-up shower there, and you've got your toilet and then a sink and a vanity on the right-hand side. Okay. So lots of storage space for all of your toiletries. You got an outlet right here, and you've got lots of storage space underneath there. And then the toilet is just simply a step lever toilet. And the water comes out, it goes straight down into your black tank.
We also upgraded and put in a soap, shampoo, conditioner holder. We're leaving this with the RV as well for you, so that it makes it easy to have all of your soaps and shampoos and stuff while you shower. Yeah, it works great because all your bottles aren't falling over as you're driving. Up in the roof as well, you have a fan up there as well that you can open up and let any hot air out. Before we continue on over there, on this side we do have the Dometic AC unit. So this is actually your thermostat that works for both your furnace and your AC unit. Up on the roof here you'll see the air conditioner unit that ducts in from here and then blows out through all of these ceiling vents. So all through the trailer in the washroom and up near the front there's ceiling vents, so it spreads that cool air everywhere. And then for your heating there is floor vents where the hot air will come out in the cooler temperatures right out of the ground. Right on here, it's a nice little screen here. You can go and choose the fan speeds and easily choose your temperature, whatever temperature you want, whether you want it to be cooling or a furnace. So it's easy to use. Nice kind of like touch interaction there on the thermostat. As you look over here, we've got our ton of what do you call this?
Pantry space.
Pantry space. So for storing all your food and everything, there's a lot. And again, we'll keep these shelves in here because we found those really useful. And then you've got 3 really deep drawers here for things like just whatever. Like you might put cutlery in there or whichever, and tons of space for all of that storage. And they all lock in place so that they're not going to be popping out while you're driving. Over in our sitting area, you've got a nice comfortable table for seating for 4. Got our big light here, and then all of the blinds that they open up and close to what you want. And the window will open all the way so that you can get fresh air in there. There's lots of fresh air if you want it. And then there's storage underneath all of these seats as well, so you can lift them up and put storage under there. And then again, this slide will move right in. We'll show that afterwards. Looking towards the center console, so you've got your TV unit here, and we installed this after, and we included it with a swivel mount. So if you reach behind, there's a cable you pull, and then that allows you to bring your TV out and pivot it to wherever you want. So if you're sitting at the table and you want to point the TV right over there, you can point it in any direction, or maybe if you're cooking dinner and you want to have it over that way, whatever you like. And then once you push it back in, it locks in place once again, so it's not moving around while you're driving. There's some accent lighting at the top and bottom there that you'll see. We've got your Furrion radio, CD player, Bluetooth, whatever you like. You connect up to your phone. And then fuse panel down there. That's one of the nice things about this trailer as well, is that it's a smart trailer. So you can connect to your phone, and it actually has an app that you can download and control everything and see like things like water levels. So up on here, instead of having a big panel of switches, you've got a touchscreen, and you can actually go see, okay, our fresh water is full, black and gray water are at the minimum, and then you can go and unlock it and turn on and off your water pump. You can turn on your water heater, choose whether you want to use electric, propane, or both to heat the water. Interior lights on and off, and then you can go through a ton of different menus, things like opening the awning. So here's an example. I'll show you here. I'll open up the awning. Just open that up. I'm just holding the out button, and then the awning opens up outside. And then there's an awning light in there, which so all of your settings come from here, and again, all of this can be controlled from your phone as well. Let me just bring it in, and then I'll show you the slide if you want. Just step over there, you'll see. So I'll bring the slide in a little bit. So on here, I just press the main slide in.
You'll notice the space is getting a lot smaller, a lot tighter. The nice thing about the slide is that you can still access the bathroom when the slide is in, so that if you need to make a bathroom stop while you are on the road, you still very easily can access the bathroom. The bathroom door actually still completely opens.
Yep. Yeah,
no problem through the slide, so you can still very easily get into the bathroom while the slide is closed.
Yeah, which is great for just pulling off on the side of the road and making a quick pit stop there. It's easy enough to still walk through here, and if you wanted to have a little bit more space, you just use your touchscreen and move it out a little bit. But
the only place you lose access to when you are driving is the left side of the bed over there, but you can still access the bed from the other side. So that's truly the only spot that you lose access to when the slide is fully closed.
Okay, so on here we do also have, so it's plugged into cable, and we also have an HDMI cable here if you want to plug like a laptop or something in there, or a game system. There's an outlet right here, so if you want to also plug in, let's say, a Nintendo Switch, you can plug that in there and just stream it through the TV. Inside here you've got your shelving, so you can store different things in here, and all of the manuals and everything that come with it. Carbon monoxide detector, and then there's a smoke detector up there. And moving back into the bedroom, so the bedroom actually has doors, so you can actually close the doors if you wish. Give you some privacy while you're in here. And they do have little latches so that they don't slide around while you're driving. Lots of storage in the bedroom. So we've got our cupboards here, which go very deep. Actually, they go all the way to the wall. And there's you can hang things in there. We've got some drawer units beside the bed. Same thing on this side. We even have a bedside table on this side. And down towards the floor, there's actually, you've got your USB outlets and everything as well down there. So lots of lighting in here. You've got your cabinets up top here, so there's lots of storage. And then a full-size queen bed is basically what's inside here in the middle here. So, and I'm 6 feet, and there is no problem laying on this bed. So my feet don't even go over the edge. So it's a great, good-sized bed there. Full queen, I believe.
Easily fits 2 adults.
Yeah.
No problem. You'll be very comfortable.
And just like underneath the seats, underneath the beds, there is storage. So you'll find lots of storage here for anything that you want. And then what's actually underneath the front portion of the bed is actually that storage room that we looked at from the outside. So that's accessible there. But, and then same thing on the back. Back bunks have a storage room underneath there. And then there's also a separate spot where your hot water tank is. And that's where you can go and do your winterization and things like that.
If you want to see how we winterized or unwinterized this video, we will leave a link here if you are interested, specifically to this one. Chris did it a few years ago, and
yeah, if you want to see all the steps. One other thing I didn't mention is there is a TV antenna up on the roof that you can go and turn to try to get the best signal. And once again, just like the outside, there are roof speakers all through here, or at least 2 of them anyway. So this is zone 1 and then zone 2 out there, and you can play your music inside and outside. One additional thing for this section is that this table does lower down, and then the cushions can be used to create a bed. So you've got a queen size bed up front,
a double
size bed here, and then you've got kind of 2 double size bunks at the back. So it does sleep 2, 4, 6, 8.
And the floor is so big you could easily put another single or double air mattress down if you really want to get 8 people in here.
Yeah, so whatever, yeah, it could, if you want to have 8 people in here, you can.
I think they say it fits 6.
Yeah, it's like a tent, when the tent says that 16 people fit in a little tiny tent. So very comfortable for a family of 4. So I think that's a wrap. That's the full tour of the trailer. If you've got any questions, feel free to drop them down below and we'll answer them. And all of the details about the trailer and upgrades, all the upgrades that we did, things like the TV, those are things that we installed. All of those details will be there as well.
We will leave a link on how you can contact us with everything, so that if you are interested in coming to check out this trailer, let us know, because we're so excited for whoever gets to turn this into their new little home on wheels as a vacation space.
Yeah, because we absolutely loved it. It's actually sad to see it go, but the reason why we are selling it is because we're doing a new project. We've been building out a full camper van. You can see here, so this is a full Sprinter van that we've been building out from scratch into a mobile kind of camper home. And for us, it's just a matter of, we just didn't want to put the mileage on the truck, and we wanted something that's a little bit more flexible just for going into some of those off-road, because this is a 4x4 off-road places, and it's a perfect size for 2 people versus a full family. So anyways, that's why we're getting rid of this trailer.
If you're new to our channel and you are tuning in because of the RV, we actually have a full build series on how this build has been going. We are 3 to 4 weeks away from the build being finished, and then we are heading west. So yeah, check the build series out. We'll leave a link for the entire playlist above.
Yep.
But we are so excited for whoever gets to take this trailer home and have great new adventures with it.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know if you're interested, if you've got any questions, and we will potentially see you in the next video.
And we hope you enjoyed the tour.